Hey everybody, this is Ben Blackman. Thank you for checking out this bonus video to episode number 32 on the Facebook Ads with the Twang podcast. And what I was talking about on the podcast has to do with, how to use your Facebook Live videos as an ad, and why it's a good thing to do that. Okay, so what I'm going to be walking you through is exactly how to go into Power Editor or Ads Manager, either one, and select the video as your ad. And that's it. It's really not that complicated if you've ever run Facebook ads before or anything like that. However, I wanted to make it just, especially for those people who are having a challenge with the tech side of it, or it seems real complicated or something like that. I just wanted to make sure that you knew where to go to get your ads out there, because I don't want you concerned about how to find it and how to put it out there, and that keep you from actually running your ads that you're wanting to run. So anyway, I've put together this quick video and I will see you on the other side. Okay, here we are inside Power Editor, and I'm going to show you how to set up an ad using your Facebook Live video that you maybe just made or made recently or something like that. And it's really not that it's that difficult. I just wanted to make sure that, especially if you're maybe non-techie or Facebook ads can be a little bit confusing, I just wanted to make sure that we're on the same page with how to do this. Now I'm in Power Editor. You can do this from Ads Manager, doesn't matter. The setup's going to look the same. So in Power Editor, I'm going to hit Create Campaign, and just so that I select the one that looks the creation process that looks just like Ads Manager, I'm going to select Use Guided Creation. And so now whether you're using Ads Manager or Power Editor, it should look the same. Now I can choose pretty much any objective that I want, but I want to be strategic in the objective that I'm choosing. Meaning, what's my goal with my Facebook Live video? Am I trying to get conversions? Meaning I'm trying to get people to opt into something or take an action that I want to track? Am I just trying to get as many views as possible so that I can create a retargeting audience? And those are a couple of things that you could be thinking about. Am I just trying to create traffic to a specific web page? I mean, what's my purpose of running the ad? And so I talk about that quite a bit on several different podcasts. But for now, I'm just going to choose video views. And then when I do, it's going to create the campaign there. Yours shouldn't say set up ad account. This is just a test account that I'm using. So next, it should go to the ad set, and it should say that here. It'll go to the ad set, and for now, I'm going to show you how this looks when there's an error message. And what I mean by that is I'm not going to update any of these audience things or anything like that. The placements, if you don't select the appropriate placements, you're going to have error messages. And so I'll show you what I mean by, I'm just going to leave it on automatic, so all placements are selected. And now I'm going to jump on into hit continue here and go to the ad. And on the ad, I'm going to scroll down here, and I'm going to have single video, and then I'm going to go to Browse Library. Now when I do, my videos should come up, whether they're Facebook Live or otherwise uploaded or whatever. Okay, so all I need to do is just select the one that I need. However, before I do that, I want to show you what error messages I was talking about. So I'm going to select this video, but if I hover over this right here, it's going to talk to me about how long in-stream videos. That's a placement. Okay, so we have to edit the placement. It's also going to talk about Instagram, and you can't use it on Instagram and that kind of thing. So before you get this far and you start seeing all these error messages, I would make sure that you in your ad set that you choose the right placements. So I'm going to edit these placements right here. I only really want it to show up in the news feed. If I can get it to deselect here. Almost done. Okay, so that should be done. So now it's just going to show up in the news feed. You can see that's selected. I'm going to jump on here to the ad again, and then I'm going to browse my library and see that little exclamation point and the yield sign or whatever it was. It's gone. I think it was a yield sign, something like that. Anyway, so I'm going to select the video and hit select. And now it's going to give you an option to do whichever thumbnail you want, or you can do a custom thumbnail. And so most of the time you can test it either way, but I have found that a lot of times if you just use your face, it's often a lot better, especially if it's a good image where you're looking at somebody or something like that. If you don't have that or you can't do it, that's fine. Go ahead and hit select image and then put your own custom thumbnail right there. The other thing that you can do is you can manually add captions. So the way it works is if your video is less than 5 minutes, Facebook will do some captions for you. And you definitely want to do captions if you can. So let me go back and select this one right here. And let's see what it says. Okay, it says video captions display on text video when sound is off. Yes, okay, great, that's great, except I want to edit that. As you can imagine, because of my accent, Facebook gets the wrong captions in here. Okay, so if your video is under 5 minutes, Facebook will generate the captions and then you can go in and edit them as you need to. Otherwise, you can upload an SRT file or whatever you need to go ahead and to get your captions on there. You can go right here and do that. Now, the thing is that you don't have to do captions. It's just usually better if you do. You'll get about a 12 to 15% higher watch rate if you have captions on your video. So that's it. That's all I wanted to show you on. And I'm sorry, the rest of it's just like you just do the rest. You just do your normal, however much text you want to put in there. If you're going to have a URL that you're going to send them to, you can check here and then input the URL. The rest of it's exactly the same as you would normally do any other ad. So that's it. If you need anything, you know where to find me at onefocusmarketing.com, and I will be glad to help you. Thanks.